Police are searching for answers after bomb threats at several Catholic schools across Kansas. Officials call these swatting incidents fake threats designed to trigger emergency responses.
KCTV5's Jordan Fremstad is live at St. Agnes Catholic School that received one of these threats. And Jordan, you have to imagine this affects when the real deal is happening.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Well, officials we spoke to say this takes away valuable resources from real emergencies that affect these communities every day, and they say these acts must stop. Friday morning, Overland Park police responded to several threats.
The officers were there within a matter of seconds.
Holy Spirit Catholic School was quiet on Friday as school officials canceled school. Several Catholic schools across Kansas had reported bomb threats.
We're going to respond.
Overland Park Police Public Information Officer John Lacey says his team found out someone called in fake emergencies.
Swatting call is usually when it's almost like a prank, where they're saying that a crime is occurring.
Lacey says law enforcement cannot throw caution to the wind, despite the threats holding no credible danger.
We don't take these type of calls lightly at all, and we're going to be there.
Several parents at St. Agnes Catholic School described a stressful morning for their families, saying they shouldn't have to worry about these situations.
I'm a parent also.
Lacey understands.
I remember there was a situation where there was a swatting call to one of my child's school.
These calls strike a nerve.
It's very frustrating.
Lacey says these fake calls burden taxpayers.
It bothers me.
And pulls resources away from people who need real help.
We don't think it's funny or anything like that.
Lacey says investigators will not tolerate these actions.
The first thing I would say is stop.
And he says they will investigate.
This prank is not funny.
To find those responsible and hold them accountable.
We take it very seriously.
Now, Lacey encourages anyone with information about these incidents to contact Overland Park Police. We're live in Roland Park. Jordan Fremstad, KCTV5 News.
Yeah, I can tell you, Jordan, as a parent, these kinds of calls are really what shakes a parent to the core. Thank you so much.